All right, how's it going, guys? I'm actually doing some pond fishing here today. As you can tell, it's a pretty decent sized pond. I've had mixed success in the creeks recently. Just struck out, just skunked a few days ago, so trying to hit up a pond now. We haven't had a ton of super warm weather, but we have had, some days in like the 50s. So the water temp should be in the 50s, lower 50s, somewhere around there, and that means fish will be pretty active. So I'm hoping to come across some pre-spawned bass in here. The water looks a little bit murky, but that's not a bad thing. I've actually been to this pond one time in a video I've made, and it's the one where there were geese attacking each other. But I've been here before I actually started recording videos, and I caught pretty good sized bass in here, so pretty sure there's a good amount and some big bass just hiding around somewhere in this pond. So I'm gonna try out a bunch of different things, and if nothing's really working, then I'm gonna go for bluegill or whatever panfish is in here. All right, I'm gonna try to catch some fish and dodge the geese. So hopefully I'll be safe and I'll catch a fish. Stay tuned for the action, guys. So we just had some rain today, not a ton, but I think it kind of muddied up this water. Not too bad. The conditions outside, you would think fish are pretty active for today. So I'm gonna start off here with a little red crankbait. This is like an Ozark Trail one. It's kind of crappy, but we'll see how it works. I have not caught any fish off of the classic red spring lures just yet. So hopefully today will be the day for this year. And I'm pairing this up with just my medium action Mock Smash pull here with the matching reel. This is the 300 series. And then I got 8-pound mono on here. I think there's a beaver over there. There he is. Hopefully you guys can see him swimming. He's going across right over there. Oh, he just went into water. All right, this crankbait's getting tangled up constantly, so let's switch to something that'll work a little bit better in here. I'm gonna do a little spinner bait. This has got some black and red colors on it, so this might be good. All right, let's see what a rooster tail is gonna do. Yep, that's a fish. Looks like a bass. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's a small one, but we got one in here. So none of the big baits were working besides this rooster tail here. Uh-oh. This goose is coming close to me. Man, I'll tell you what, rooster tails are fish catching machines. It's the only thing I've been catching fish on for the past 2 trips I've gone on. I think I'm just gonna rooster tail it up today. Nothing wrong with that. Oh no. No! Oh my gosh, the moment I said let's rooster tail it up, I get snagged. Not good. Alright, I got it on a new rooster tail now. This one's blue. Or it's got the blue spinner thing. I'm not sure how good these are. I bought a pack of these off Amazon, a bunch of different sizes, and I don't even know what the company was, but let's see how good they are. Hopefully they spin well. I mean, the main thing I look for in these inline spinners, rooster tails, is that they spin well. So that's like the main job. They're supposed to look like a little minnow. Oh my gosh. Well, this is the cool thing about using small lures. Look how small this little largemouth is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think this might be the smallest largemouth I've ever caught. Honestly, my hand is bigger. That's so cool though. It's actually a good sign. Hopefully there's some bigger ones in here. Look at that. Maybe I will use this as a thumbnail. All right, let's get this guy back in. Okay, well this lure works, at least for the little ones. Oh my gosh, we got another. Right in the same spot. There must be a bunch of small ones hanging out. Well, we're not catching any huge bass, but we're catching some. Look at that, number 3. Let's see if there's another one in here before I move. It's another fish. Oh my gosh. We got another one. Look at all these little guys. Oh no. All right. We got our 4th here. It's a small one. He's got like a dented nose there. Top jaw, whatever. Not bad. I don't know what's going on. This one's making noise. One over there sitting down is making noise. Then there's 2 swimming across the pond making noise. Uh-oh. We might see another fight. What is going on? See what happened last time, which this one's kind of doing. They like duck their head close to the water. Uh-oh, what is this one about to do? Uh-oh. Oh, there's a fight right there. Oh yeah, they're getting at it. These 2 might be a couple, maybe. Those 2 are not. Yeah, I think these 2 are a couple, and there's 2 more couples over there fighting for some reason. The male was the one coming close to me. His girlfriend, wife, whatever, has a nest right there. Oh man. A lot of angry couples over here. Oh, there's the beaver. Muskrat. I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, it's gotta just be a muskrat. All right, I'm gonna cross the pond. There's a few spots I want to target. Maybe along that whole bank. There's like a little cement thing over there, and then that's where the water feeds in for this pond. There's another little thing right here, so I'm gonna try both areas. Yep, first cast. And we got a bass. Well, this one feels like it's pretty decent. Oh yeah, biggest bass of the day. Oh man. All right, we got the biggest bass of the day right here. He's pretty fat too. Look at that. Awesome. First cast in this other cove here. I think it's a little deeper and I'm on the windblown side. Whoa. That guy was definitely feeding up for the spring. Yep. Look at that. This is another little one, but they're keying on this, oh shoot. They're really keying on this rooster tail here because I think it looks like a little minnow. And I'm on the windblown side and there's probably a ton of bait fish there for these guys and they're chowing because it's had some warm weather. Look at his lips are kind of red. Awesome. There's obviously a good amount of fish. It's got to be a really big one in here. Might be using too small of a bait for him though. Oh, that was big. That was big. That was big. Oh man. No. I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance to get him. I could tell that was big. I gotta set the hook harder. I knew that fish was big because I felt like I got snagged and it splashed up a ton of dirt. So like right here, that's wacky rig territory right there. In the summer, there could definitely be something hiding in that pipe. There we go. Nothing crazy here. All right, well, this guy got pretty tangled up in treble hook I had. Let's hope he's all right. Not bad. I'm just worried about his jaw. I'm sure he wasn't out of the water that long. All right, I think that's gonna be it. It's starting to get dark and it's getting cold because the cold front's going through, so definitely have to remember the spot and come back here again when it gets a bit warmer. Throw a wacky rig around and hopefully catch some pretty big bass. Like I said, I think I hooked into something big, but couldn't pull it in. All right, well, excuse the afro, guys. This is what happens when I go outside with this long hair. It just turns into pulling dynamite. I would say that's a pretty successful day, at least for my standards. Mainly small fish, but I got one pretty decent one that was kind of fat. I had been eating a lot for the spring. I still think I hooked into a really, really big one, but lost it. So like I said before, I'm gonna come back to this spot in the summer and wacky rig it up because it just looks like there's a lot of good little spots to target where they have like little feeder streams or runoff streams. There's actually a really dirty pond too. There's trash everywhere in it and it's probably from all the runoff. But I've never seen anybody fish this spot, so I'll save it in one of my good pond areas. But I fished this last year in March and I didn't catch anything. And I was just using a chatterbait and couldn't catch a single fish. So I went here this time, tried a bunch of different things, and the inline spinner, a Rooster tail, ended up working. So that just goes to show that, you know, if you go to like a pond or a creek and, you know, you try one method and it doesn't work out, switch it up while you're there and see if something else works out. Or even if you leave that spot and just assume there's nothing there anymore, try to visit it again, and there might actually be more fish there, or they'll be biting that day. Just because you go to a spot and you don't catch anything doesn't mean there aren't fish there. That's something I gotta learn more, because, you know, I'll go to a spot and I'll just kind of mark it off and won't even go back there. But I gotta stop doing that. Today the Rooster tail was the king. Didn't try much else after that because that was just working out. It's kind of been the story for a lot of my fishing, is some of these smaller lures have been working out in the spring for whatever reason. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and might be a little while before I put out something else. I think we have like 4 days of cold weather coming, but I think this is the last cold stretch coming up, and then it's gonna be warm. We're gonna be transitioning from, you know, the early spring to the later spring, and then summer weather. So hopefully lots of good fishing coming up. All right, see you next time, guys.